they don't care what you still.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I've been telling people that I was gonna vlog because on Friday I went to Halloween Horror Nights and I said I was gonna vlog, but I didn't have the chance because my phone was on the low. Like, it was dying, and then my portable charger, like, it died. So, but I had really fun. And for those who have me on Instagram and Snapchat, like, I was recording and yeah, taking pictures. I couldn't really make a video like last week because I lost my voice for like a whole week and I'm barely getting it back. Like, I haven't gotten back completely, but yeah. So today I'm gonna be making a story time about my mom. A lot of people always ask me, like, why don't I live with my mom? Where's my mom? What happened to my mom? So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a story time about my mama. So let's get into the first things first. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, make yourself some food. So obviously, my dad and my mom got a divorce probably when I was in 5th grade or 6th grade. I don't remember, but it was around that time. So yeah, my dad was living, well, my dad had another girlfriend, so he was like staying with her and her family at that time. So like, since he didn't have anywhere to go, so he was just like living with them. So my dad wasn't living with us, and my mom, my older brother, my younger brother, and me, we were living in Southgate, and we were living in a small house. And my mom, she didn't have a job, so she couldn't really pay the rent, and my dad was the one helping on this. So my mom didn't have a job because when my mom and my dad were together, all I remember, I don't know if it's actually true or I'm just like thinking about it, but I remember my dad made my mom quit her job because my dad didn't want my mom working. So yeah, my mom didn't have a job. My mom used to work at some type of factory, and and yeah, she would make really good money. But my dad made her quit her job. I don't know why she did that, but yeah, my mom didn't have a job. And then I think the ending of 8th grade, I don't know, my mom went back to work, the same job. She had the same job, and she was working for like a couple of months. I don't remember, it wasn't even a year, but she was working for a couple of months. But the job somehow, I don't know how to explain it, but like they just like I guess they closed it down or something. I don't remember. But yeah, my mom, she didn't have a job. So my dad, he got tired of paying the rent, so he stopped paying the rent, but my mom couldn't pay the rent. And okay, so now I have to go outside now because I don't know. Okay, anyways, where was that? So yeah, my mom couldn't keep up with the rent, like she couldn't pay the rent. So the manager of the house that we were living in kicked us out because we couldn't pay the rent. And we were living in the house for like, I think 14-15 years, since I was like 1 year old. I don't remember, but something like that. And yeah, we were living in that house for a really long time. So like The house was like really old, and the manager wanted to kick us out because I guess for two reasons. We were living there for a long time and it was getting old, and I guess he wanted to like make it better, I guess, or something, and because my mom couldn't pay the rent. So yeah, he ended up kicking us out. I said it was the beginning of 9th grade, right? Yeah, it was the beginning of 9th grade. And the manager kicked us out. Well, the owner, not the manager. Yeah, the owner. The owner ended up kicking us out. So my mom, meanwhile, we were still living there, but he was giving us like a month to like get our things out and look for a place. So my mom was looking for a place to stay at, but the thing is she didn't have a job, so she couldn't pay the rent. And my mom, of course, she was looking for a job, but my mom, the thing is my mom is an immigrant, so it's harder for them to like get a job, I guess. I don't know, something like that, because of work permission or something. My dog. Okay. I really hope I don't end up crying in this video. Okay, anyways, so yeah, my mom, it was hard for her to like get a job, so she didn't really have a job. So my mom, she ended up moving in with one of her friends, but me and my younger brother couldn't go with her because there was too much people in the house, and only her could have been there. I don't want, my mom might sound like a bad person in this story time, in this video, but she's a really good person. Like, to me, she's like a really good mom. Like, my mom's been there for me since like day one, and me and my mom always had a nice bond together. Like, she was my best friend. Like, I would tell her everything. Like, if I were to have a crush on someone, like, I would tell her, and then she would tease me and stuff. Like, we would play around with each other. Like, my mom was one of those cool moms where my mom would let me go wherever I want, but she would call me all the time to see where I'm at, what time I'm gonna get here, and all that stuff, and who I'm with. Like, she would want to talk to the person I'm with. But yeah, other than that, like, she's a really cool mom. Like, she's really chill, and I love my mom. So yeah, my mom couldn't really take us with her to the house she was gonna be in. So me and my younger brother had to go with my dad, and since my dad was living with his girlfriend had 3 kids. One of them, the oldest one, she was like 19, 20 or something like that. I don't know, I think she's like on her early 20s. And the second one, he was like a year younger than me. And the youngest one, she was younger than me, I think. I don't know, but yeah, me and her kids got along with each other, but it's just they lived really far from my school, so obviously I don't want to change schools, and I was in high school and all my friends were there. Obviously I don't want to move schools. We ended up living with my dad, and my mom, she would come and visit us like at a time, but my dad, he had a barbershop. Okay, he had a barbershop, and he had a barbershop at HP. Okay, he had a barbershop in HP, and so every time I would get out of school, I would like have to go to the barbershop, and there would be guys like all the time, obviously, to go get their haircut, but I would feel like so uncomfortable because there are guys there. And and it would be so boring. And then especially when it was hot, like I would just get so irritated and so uncomfortable, and I hate going there. So so yeah, on like around February, I think it was February. At the time, my mom had moved in with another friend because her other friend, like, she couldn't keep her there for that long. So my mom ended up moving in with her other friend. But her other friend, the next friend she moves in with, she was friends with my aunts, so we moved in with her. And she had 3 kids, and she had a husband, but her husband wouldn't be there all the time because he had work. So yeah, me and my younger brother would so yeah, my mom, she lived there with her. So my mom wanted us back, but my dad didn't want us to like, he didn't want us with her because my dad will always be like, oh, your mom is a bad mom, your mom doesn't know how to take care of you guys, she doesn't care about you guys. If she cared about you guys wouldn't if she cared about you guys and if she loved you guys, she wouldn't have left you guys. But the thing is, my mom didn't leave us. She just couldn't like keep up with us because she didn't have a job and we didn't have a place to stay at. So yeah, my dad would always talk bad about my mom. Like, that's the thing I hate the most. Like, my dad will always talk about my mom, bad about my mom. Dad didn't want us to go with my mom, and my mom ended up bringing the police into it. And the police, like, obviously they're always gonna believe the mom, they're always gonna be on the mom's side, but they ended up saying that we're gonna live with my mom, but one weekend we're gonna be with her and another weekend we're gonna be with my dad, and the next weekend, you know how, yeah, that's how, like, I guess divorced families are. So yeah, we ended up doing that. And then moving forward to the beginning of April, it turned out to be that it was gonna be a weekend with my dad. Like, it was my dad's turn to be, like, for us to be with him. So my mom, she would love going to clubs with her friends, because, like, she needed time for herself, of course, and she would love being out with her friends. But, like, we were old enough to take care of ourselves. Like, I was 15, and my younger brother, he was like 10, I think, like 10 or 11, and we were old enough to take care of myself. But that's the thing, my dad, like, he always treats us as like he treats us like if we're little kids and stuff. So that's another story. So yeah, my dad would always get mad when my mom would go out and leave us alone. But the thing is, my mom wouldn't leave us alone. The bird would take care of us, but she would never leave us alone. But this time we were with my dad, so, like, there's no problem there. She could do whatever she wants because we're not with her. So she decided to go out to a club with one of her friends. I think it was a club or something like that. Like, she ended up wanting to go out to a club with one of her friends. And next morning, I guess that night, when my mom went to the club, she ended up getting really drunk or something like that. So the next morning, you know how drunk people, they start, like, doing dumb stuff. They start saying dumb, well, some people, not every drunk person, but, like, I don't know, it depends on the person. But my mom, when she would get drunk, she would do a lot of dumb stuff. She would say a lot of dumb stuff. So that next morning, my mom ended up calling me, and then she sounded drunk or hanged over. and she started calling me, and she was telling me that she loves me, that she started apologizing. I don't know. And then I was like, it's okay. She was crying. I'm like, it's okay, I love you too. So she ended up calling my dad, and she started saying, I don't know where I'm at. So I guess she was drunk. She was still drunk. I don't know. But then, yeah, she ended up saying that she was saying, like, I don't know where I'm at. Like, can you help me? Can you come get me? Don't tell the kids. I love them. Take care of them for me. I'm sorry. I don't know. She started saying a whole bunch of stuff. And my dad, he started thinking that she was on drugs. Like, I don't know. I don't know if she was probably drugged. But I know my mom, she never wanted to use drugs. She never used drugs. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a possibility that someone probably drugged her or something. So, that's saying that she was drugged. And then, that's when my dad took us back. Like, we had to live with my dad again. And, like, me and my younger brother, we went to go get our stuff. And my mom, like, she was on the bed. She was crying. She didn't even want to talk to us because I guess that's how bad she felt. She was crying. And she didn't want to look at us. She didn't want to say bye to us. Yeah, she was crying. I felt really bad. So yeah, we had to live with my dad again. And yeah, my dad had gone to court telling them that my mom was drugged, that she never cared for us, that she never took care of us good, that she never loved us, that she was a bad mom and all that stuff. And that's when they had, I don't know, that thing where, like, she can't take us anywhere by herself, that someone over 18 has to be with us so she can take us somewhere and all that stuff. I don't know. My dad is just like, ugh. Okay, I don't want to cry. Okay, yeah, so moving forward, my mom, she would come and visit us all the time. She would always bring us, like, a whole bunch of gifts. She would just come visit us all the time. Like, that would make me really happy when she would visit us. I think she would visit us, like, every Friday or it was mostly every Saturday. She would come and visit us. Turns out later on, that my mom wanted to move to Arizona and to look for a job, and she wanted to move over there because I guess Arizona is, like, cheaper, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, she wanted to end up moving over there. And I don't know, I guess she didn't find anything, so she ended up wanting to come back to California. And I never knew exactly the reason why. I never knew exactly what happened. No one told me the truth. I don't know who to believe. But I out that my mom ends up getting deported. Turns out that she ends up getting deported. I heard that she ends up getting deported when she's in the bus. Like, I guess they got caught by, I don't know, they call it the migra. I don't know what they're called, but the migra, I guess. And they end up getting caught in the bus, that they're checking everyone, and that she got caught, she got deported. I don't know if that's the real reason, or I don't know I heard that she ended up, like, she wanted to move over there because she had nothing left over here but us, but she couldn't take care of us, she couldn't be with us, she couldn't live with us, she couldn't take us back. Like, she didn't have anything left over here. She didn't have a house, she didn't have a job, she didn't have anyone, because my dad was talking bad about her. So all of her friends, like, they ended up like thinking bad about her. So they ended up like not wanting to like talk to her or be her friend because my dad was talking bad about her, saying that she was a bad mom, that she would use drugs, that she never cared about us, and all that stuff. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, she didn't have anything left over here. So I believe that she didn't have anything left over here, so she decided to go over there. That's what I think. That's what I believe. I don't know if that's the reason why, but I mean, it's true. My mom didn't have anything over here, and I don't want her to end up being homeless because that's my mom. And yeah, like one time she had called me and she told me, she was like, don't be sad, don't get upset, don't start crying, but I need to tell you something, I don't want you to get upset. And then I'm like, what? And then she told me that she's in Mexico, but I was holding it in for her. So like once I stopped talking to her, like I started crying. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but yeah, I started crying after I talked to her. And I mean, I understand her, where she's coming from. I understand where she's coming from. And obviously immigrants, like, they can't come back to California, to the US, because they don't have papers. They don't have, like, they can't get passports because they were born in Mexico. I started thinking about when am I gonna see my mom and all that stuff. And then my dad, like, we're poor, we're kind of poor, like, we're not rich, we don't get any money. My dad doesn't even have, he just cuts hair, and yeah, he charges people. But yeah, I'm getting so many mosquitoes. So we can't afford to get passports for me and my brother, so we can't see my mom. And then obviously my dad, he's gonna talk bad about her, and then we can't be with her because she's a bad mom. My mom ends up being over there. She ends up being with her dad and their brothers and her mom, like all of her family all over there. She ends up being in, right now she's in TJ, and it's been 4-5 years since I've seen her, and I really want to see my mom. I really want to see my mom. Like, I miss my mom so much. Like, every time we talk on the phone, like it just makes me so sad, because like that I can't see her. Because me and my mom, like, every weekend we would always go shopping, we would always go to the stores, we would always go shopping, we would always go eat together, like, we would do so many things together. Like, it was just, my mom's like my best friend. She still is my best friend. She's like my favorite person in the world. She's like I'll kill for my mom. I don't care. Like, that's my mom. Like, she did so much for me. Like, it hurts that I can't see her. Haven't seen her for 4 or 5 years, and it's really hard not seeing someone that long. And like, sometimes she calls me, she calls me crying. Like, she calls me and she's like crying, she's like apologizing that she's a bad mom, that she's been a bad mom, all the mistakes she's done, that it's her fault that we're not with her, and all that stuff. And like, when I hear her cry, it makes me want to cry, like, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to cry. But yeah, it's just really sad, like not having one of your parents with you. And my dad is not my favorite person, like, honestly. Like, I'll probably end up doing another story time about him, because a lot of people don't understand what I go through with my dad. But my brothers, they're the only ones that understand me. Like, we understand each other because we've been living with my dad for so long. And yeah, like, I'll do anything just to see my mom. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm actually willing to live in TJ just to be with my mom. Like, I don't care. I'm willing to give up everything here and to go be with my mom, because she needs us and we need her. So yeah, I really hope I end up seeing my mom really soon. Like, I hope I end up seeing her by the end of this year, or by the end of this year, next year, until 2018. So yeah, I love my mom. I love her so much. Like, to me, she was never ever a bad mom. She was never a bad mom. To me, she was the best mom in the world. Like, I love my mom so much. Like, I love her. I love my mom. And me and my mom, like, we're kind of like, I'm like her twin. We look alike a lot. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and comment videos you guys want to watch, like any challenges, story times, what you guys want to hear, pranks. I'm like really scared to do pranks. Yeah, you guys can, like, I'm down to do pranks though. I'm scared to do pranks, but I'm down to do them. Anything you guys want to watch. Probably no one's gonna watch this, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you guys though for watching and watching my other videos and subscribing to my channel. So thank you. I'll see you guys next time. So like, subscribe, and comment, and peace.